Hi Will, how you doing? Good, good. Thanks for helping me out with this trick. I'm going to show you something with some matches actually. I'm just going to dump out all the matches from the box. Okay. And I'm going to use one of these matches to reveal a card that you're going to select, okay?
Okay.
So I got an empty matchbox here, okay? I'm going to close it up and I'd like you to keep your eye on that the entire time, okay? I'm going to take this deck of cards. Okay, I'll give it my quick shuffle. Okay. Now I don't want you to think I'm doing anything tricky. Will you please go through the deck and go ahead and pull out any card you like. Don't let me see it, if you don't mind.
I guess fun.
You got it? Okay. So I'm going to take the rest of the cards. Can you please sign the face of your card so that you recognize it? Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Close this up. Okay. I'll put them back. Okay, I'm just going to give the cards a shuffle. Okay, so you remember which card you picked, right? And you signed it, okay? I'd like you to shuffle the cards, actually. And I'm going to try to think... I'm going to try to guess what card you picked, okay? So I'm going to say that you picked a spade.
Mm-hmm.
You picked a spade?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Was it the nine of spades?
No.
It's not the nine of spades. Okay, well, I'm going to try to use one of these matches to help me find your card, okay? Can you go ahead and pick any match you like?
This one looks good.
That one looks good. Okay. I'm going to take it. Put it over the box. Now, you remember this box was completely empty? I'll show you that there's something inside. We got a card. One card. I'll put the box back. Card you picked. With your signature.
What? That's crazy. That's so ridiculous.
Hi, I'm Stefan Krief, and thanks for getting striked. This idea came to me from seeing all the various boxes out there, like John Kennedy's Mystery Box, David Regal's Clarity Box. The principle's pretty old. A bunch of other devices out there are pretty similar. The reason I came out with this was because it's pretty organic. It's a box of matches. It can be applied to any box of matches. Doesn't have to be anything special. And this gimmick allows you to show the box empty before and after the effect has been completed. The other boxes usually either display the card, which becomes switched out for the selected card. This does the same thing, however, the spectator got to see the box empty before the card appeared in there. And I think that's a pretty magical moment. So basically, you have your matchbox, you dump out the matches, explain you're going to do something with the matches. Now the spectator sees the box empty. You further show it empty by pulling it out and showing the back of the box that they could see through here, that there's nothing going in there. Close the box, do your effect. At the end of your routine, whatever routine you apply to it, you can open the box. You have your Mercury folded cards palmed, and you reveal the card that's in there. You pull it out, put the box back in the sleeve. Again, it's shown empty, and the signed selection is found inside the box. Okay, so we're gonna get into the construction part of Strike. What you want to do is get yourself 2 matchboxes. You can get these at Walmart or any grocery store. You're gonna empty all the matches out, and you'll have the 2 drawers, 2 sleeves. What you want to do is just cut along one of these lines here on the corner. It doesn't have to be perfect, that's not what you're going to use. You just want to get this part open, and you're going to have 2 other lines here. Now you're going to cut along those on the inside. Okay. Now the construction is going to be the same no matter which of the uses you get out of this. You're going to build it the same way. If you're using the Mercury card, if you're using it as a change box to build a coin, in this case you would use 2 of these, where you can have 2 nickels and a dime, dump them out, close the box, and a quarter will be back here or something like that. If you're doing a prediction, you want to just fold a piece of paper and match it to the size, and you're going to stick that. That's going to work the same way. Torn and restored card, where you can tear a corner off a card, have a spectator hang on to it, and then switch out a card missing a corner for here to match it up with their selection. Something I've been doing a lot lately is with the dollar bill. I use a Michael Lamar's bill switch. I switch the spectator's bill for a flash bill. I go back into my pocket to reach for a match, leaving behind the spectator's bill pulled out of the thumb tip. I light the match, burn the flash bill, open up the drawer, and switch out their signed bill for what appears to be a bill that was inside the box. It's a lot of fun. Another way to do that is to have the flash bill inside a regular drawer. Close it up, light the bill, it's gonna flare, disappear. This could be examined, and then this box, which was previously shown empty, okay, now it has a bill in it. It's kind of like a metamorphosis effect. I like doing that one a lot. Just be careful if you're playing with flash bills. So yeah, the point is that no matter what you're gonna use this for, no matter how you're gonna build it, it's going to have the same construction. Now you have your template that you cut out from the outer part of the box. You're gonna use that template to create your gimmick. So what you do, you're going to cut along one of the corners of the card, because you want it to appear like the card was folded in 4. No, it's not exactly quarters, it'll never be noticed. Okay, and now this portion of the box is going to get glued to the bottom. So what you want to do is take some rubber cement. I'm going to put it on the bottom of the box here. You want to take this and you want to slowly work a fold in. You don't want to fold it in half and cause a crease, because you don't want spectators to see that. And if you work this in properly, it'll barely even be noticed. You can see. So that's going to go in. Now you can see how much you need to cut for this to close. You can do it two ways. You can either just cut a little bit so that once it's closed it'll lock into place. And you'll need some, if you apply pressure, this will go down and lock. It'll be pretty hard to get out. You can use a razor blade to get it out, but if you're worried about anybody wanting to examine this, that would be a good way. Or you can just cut off a little more than you need, and that way you'll be able to open it and close it as you need it. Okay. Now you're going to take rubber cement. So what you're going to do is apply it to the face. Now we're making the mercury fold gimmick as demonstrated in the performance. Now that you know how to make them, I suggest you definitely at least make the money and the card one, because those are a lot of fun. What you want to do is push the card on the bottom here. You want these two pieces to stick together. And then you could slowly work a fold into the card and into the bottom of the box. And you're just going to adjust the top, making sure everything works. I'll go to one that's already made, just so you can see what I'm talking about. When it's here, you don't want this to be locked down because you're going to need that lip in performance. So once you're in this position, you can throw in a few matches, close the box, and you're ready to perform. As far as the handling goes, I'll let you card wizards figure out how to force a card and mercury fold it. Although you don't have to force a card in my performance, I give the spectator a free selection because a lot of people that are familiar with Magic, card Magic especially, are pretty familiar or might have a theory that you're forcing a card on them. So I like it to be a free choice. Then I'll control the card to the top of the deck. Just have it placed in the middle, keeping a pinky break. Cutting the card to the top and doing some false shuffles, keeping it there. At that point, I like to give the spectator the impression that I'm not doing any fancy manipulation, so I would like you to shuffle the cards. Before they do that, I just palm off the top card, hand it over, and I cross my arms as I'm guessing what card they pick. I do this because I'm comfortable with this. I've never had any questions. They're occupied shuffling the deck. As a matter of fact, I usually use an extractor. If you haven't heard of that product, you should definitely check it out. It's probably one of the best utility devices for card Magic. So I have them push their card into the extractor, and then I can do my mercury fold, and they're not even thinking that the card's gone. But I know some of you guys are really amazing with your hands, so just control the card, do a Mercury fold, and keep it palmed off. I'll then have the spectators go through the deck, see if they can find their card. It's gone mysteriously. Where could the card be? Now I have to have a reason for having dumped out the matches, so I say pick any match and we'll see if that match is going to help us match your card. They select one of the matches. Now what happened with the box over here is after I had shown it empty, when I pull it out, you can see there's an edge over here. So when I'm showing it this way to show this is the misdirection, that this is empty. I just don't want them to see this part. Now when I'm putting the card back into the box, I just catch that lip and I'll close it. And now you're ready to go. Next time you're going to open the box in the same direction, the card would be revealed. So again, you're here to start. Okay. You push out the card, show the box empty, show the pack empty, close. Card is ready to go, it's loaded. You've controlled your card, you have it Mercury folded in finger palm. Strike a match, the match that they selected. Blow it out for some theatrics. If you want, you can even stick a little piece of flash paper on the pack and burn that up, whatever you like to do. Just be careful. Well then, open the pack revealing that there's a card inside. And unlike the other boxes where you gotta dump it out, what I like to do with this one is I'll just put this card over the card and that closes the flap. So once it's here revealed, reach in, or you can even just put the card in the box and then pull it out and keep this closed. I don't like to oversell it, I just like to do it quick. It's here, pull out the card. While they're looking at that, I'll put this back in. All the attention's on the card. What card is that? How is it possible? They open, find their signed, freely selected card, and there's the miracle. You can apply this gimmick to banknotes if you want to use a dollar bill or a $20 bill. You just want to cut it and make the flap with a bill instead of making it with a card. You can do a bill switch, Michael and Marta's bill switch. Their bill is gone. Where is it? They just saw this box empty. And you open it, there's a bill in here. Pull out their signed 20 or whatever gimmick you constructed it with. In conclusion, I'd just like to say thank you very much for supporting Strike, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get as much use of it as I have, and I'd like to thank all the brilliant minds that have come up with effects that inspired this for me. John Kennedy, Tommy Wonder, David Regal. I hope you guys enjoy this. You stay classy.